What's up, everyone? In front of me is the other three figures for the 2013 Marvel Legends. People call it Wave 1, or actually Wave 4 from the Return of Marvel Legends. I call it Wave 4 because it's actually the fourth wave. But anyways, these are the other three figures that I did not get yet. Instead of reviewing them one by one, I'm just going to do all three in a review and make one video. Because these are the only figures that come with Build-A-Figure parts. So, first off, I'll start off with Protector. I don't know much about this character at all. I guess he's a Kree super soldier or some shit like that. I don't know. But all I know is he comes with the Fantomex hands and guns, which suck. Because if you point his arms out straight, he's shooting the floor, which is kind of retarded. So, I mean, you got to keep him at a little angle. Like, I guess he's more of a shoot from the hip guy, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, this hand is worse. But, yeah, he comes with, like I said, he comes with the same guns. I don't think this is the same body as Fantomex. I can't remember. Because I know his feet aren't as small. Fantomex had tiny-ass feet. Oh, excuse me. But other than that, I don't know. I kind of like the figure. He's not bad. His belt does pop off, and his guns do go in his holster. You just take it out, and boom, just like that. His body, some parts are just plain white plastic, and some parts are kind of sparkly metallic. You know, and his eyes are like a silvery look. I don't know. He's got a decent head sculpt. I really don't know much about this guy, so I don't know. The only paint on him is the black stripes. He's no muscle shading or nothing like that. I don't know. He's decent. My guy came with like a little brown spot right there. I tried to get it off with Magic Eraser. It doesn't want to come off. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, with articulation, he has nice head movement back and forth, and then he's got the hinge, so you got that extra movement. Left and right, no side to side cocking ability. You have that extra shoulder joint right there, and you got the up and down, around and around shoulder joint. Bicep rotation, double jointed elbows. It's got a little clickety click in there. And you got a swivel and hinged wrist. These are actually molded over the arms. If anybody just wanted to cut these off for customs, this all comes right off. It's not actually molded into the arm. I'll put this gun over here too. So his belt kind of doesn't really stay in place very well either. I wish it kind of sat down a little lower. I think it's too high up. Or whatever. He has an ab crunch and a waist swivel. He has the hinged ball-looking hip with the thigh cut, double jointed knees, hinged ankle, and a rocker, which I love. So he stands up pretty good. Fantomex sucked at standing up. He had like retarded midget feet. I don't know why, but I don't know. He's an alright figure. I mean, if I read his comics or knew about him, maybe I'd like him a little more. But whatever. Hyperion. I heard this is an all new mold. I don't know, I don't care for this character or like his look. I don't know, he looks like he's fucking Ronald McDonald on steroids. Ronald McDonald became a superhero and parted his hair. But he's an alright figure. All the ones I've seen of him, this is all bent up, so you gotta kind of heat it up and, reshape it, bring it down and make it cold. He's a pretty big fella. It's a nice sculpt, I guess. His eyes look a little funny, but other than that, he's alright. For articulation, he got really funny. Like you got to put his chin into his titties. He's got a pretty far head movement, side to side, and he wiggles a little bit side to side. Shoulders go up, down, around. Got bicep. Double jointed elbows, which got a little ratchety in there a little bit. Swivel and hinged wrist. I love that they put pretty much hinged wrist on every figure now. I love that. I can't stand when the wrists are just stuck still. He's got a nice ab crunch. He's got waist swivel. He's got the ball jointed hips. He's got a cut at the top of the thigh, double jointed knees. He's got a boot swivel, which I don't care for boot swivels because it just doesn't look right. Nobody's body swivels right there. Like, it doesn't even move. Like, your shin pretty much stays, like, I don't know, just, I don't know. But, hinge on the ankle and rocker, which I like. He doesn't have any shading in his, with the red areas, but on his yellow boots, he's got some kind of darker yellow shading. Nowhere else, though. It doesn't look like it. And on his cape, he has some shading. Now, all this does come off. You can unplug it, and you can unplug this part, too, if you don't want a cape on him. And you just want to see his gold buttocks. I don't know. But it plugs right back up. I mean, it takes a little wiggling to get in, this part. And you just plug this back in. And there he goes. He got his cape back on. But all in all, I mean, he's decent. He's like my least favorite out the whole group, I guess. And then Red She-Hulk with this massive sword that I know nothing about, because I never really read about this character either. But I really like this mold. It's nice. It's got a nice. She got like a nice sparkly purple. I don't know. I really like this mold. I guess people are complaining that her arms are too short, which I don't really think so. Like, they come right down to her upper thigh. I mean, they say her this fist is really small. Yeah, I guess her hands are all kind of tiny, but girls don't have big hands, though, so I don't know. It's alright. It's not too bad. Her face sculpt is pretty good. Her hair, I mean, her head still can move pretty well with all that hair. So, yeah, I mean, I like this sculpt a lot. But anyway, articulation, she has just a ball joint head, no swivel or nothing like that, and it pops right off. But it's got a good range of motion for what it is. Shoulders go up and down, round and round. She has a bicep. For her elbow, she has a single joint, which this one's got a 90-degree bend, and this one, they're both 90-degree, I guess. But it's got the that swivel too, like that. I don't know. I think it looks nice. It makes her arm, I don't know. If they had these kind of joints, her arm would be bigger and they wouldn't look as feminine, I guess. I don't know. They would have been real thicker right here. So I think that was a good choice to go with. Her wrists have the spin, and it has the hinge. She has an upper ab crunch where it's pretty good. Looks nice. It doesn't look like when you move it doesn't look too out of place or like, it looks pretty flush no matter which way you put it, kind of. No waist swivel, which I kind of like because it gives, like, the arch of the back. It looks more like a female body, which I think looks pretty nice. She has hinges right here for the thighs. Cut on the top of the thigh, or hip, whatever. Cut at the top of the thigh. Double jointed knees. Hinged and ankle pivot ankles. I don't know. I think she looks nice. There's no real shading on her legs or nothing like that. She's just red. But I don't know. Did a nice job with the boobs too, I think. They're not like over big or retarded looking or anything. Even her buttocks looks pretty nice. I just think they did a really nice job with her. Other than, I think her hands might be just a tad bit small, but it's not too bad. And obviously she holds this giant ass sword, which is pretty nice. Looks futuristic. I don't know anything about it, as I read more DC than Marvel. I don't really read that much Marvel, but whatever. I still know my characters and I still like them. And then when obviously you get all the collecting Build-A-Figure pieces, you get Hitmonkey, which I don't know shit about him either. But I think he's pretty cool. You get, two, they look like Uzis, and two 45s, or 9s, I don't know. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like him. I like that it only takes 3 I'm glad they didn't split him up into 6 figures, because you don't have to buy all 6 figures to get this one figure. You only have to buy like the 3, because if you don't need a Captain American or a Wolverine, you don't have to buy them, because every wave has a Captain America so far, or a version of Captain America, or a person like Captain America, like U.S. Agent. I think his face sculpt is pretty cool. He's got the fangs with his mouth open. He got glasses on. I don't know. It reminds me of something from Ape Escape or something like that, the video game. But as far as articulation goes, he has a ball jointed hinged neck. He has the hinged shoulders that go up and down, round and round. He has no bicep because he has a jacket, and jackets usually don't look great with bicep articulation anyway. But he does the a hinged. This elbow, goes pretty far, or yeah, whatever elbow, and then he's got the rotate right there, so he still can do the whatever without the bicep joint there. Like, that made a lot of sense, but whatever, you get it. He has a swivel wrist and a hinge. He has no waist. Oh, actually, no, I lied. He does have waist. I didn't think he had waist. I never tried to move it, but he does have waist. He has ball jointed hips. He has a cut at the top of the leg. He has a single jointed knee, which got pretty good movement. This arm doesn't fold. This one doesn't go back as far as this one. It's only just by a little bit, as you can see. This one just moves over just a little bit, but it's not too bad. He has a swivel and hinged bottom feet. And I don't know, he's pretty cool. I like him. And his jacket is rubber, so you can move it. And you only get his head comes with his head and 2 guns come with Red She-Hulk. His arms come with Hyperion, and his whole body and legs come with Protector. I believe that's how it comes. I could be wrong. It could be vice switch with them, but I'm not sure. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He holds his guns pretty well. Put them in his hands. No matter which ones you want. I'll just put one of each so you can see, but he holds them really well. And he stands up pretty good too. He's a pretty good monkey. I wish I was in focus all the way there. And just to show you the rest of the guys that come with this wave, Ultra Captain America. This is the San Diego Comic-Con Wolverine. I mentioned in a review before that the only difference with this guy is on this wave he has a chromish looking gray paint. His claws are flat gray. He has no paint on the belt buckles, and on the Wolverine for this wave he has painted on arm hairs. I like this Wolverine better. I don't know, I just like the chrome claws and everything. And of course the gorgeous Archangel, which I like a lot. This figure is badass. He's definitely have to get for this wave. But yeah, that's Marvel Legends, Return of Marvel Legends 2013 Wave 1 or Wave 4, whatever you want to call it. Take it easy, guys. Oh, and I love how Wave 3, none of the variants got released. The Red Deadpool, Blade, and I don't know who else was supposed to come in Wave. But I haven't seen them or on any of the websites either. Does anybody know if they got released? Let me know. Take it easy.